Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this live demo session of the Kids Unlock platform. I'm very much grateful that you're all here this afternoon out of the very busy schedule we all have. So I'll dive right into what we have. I'll try to make it as short as possible so that we all can get to do something else. So again, I'll be sharing my screen, and that's sharing the presentation. So again, a very warm welcome. So what we are doing this afternoon is the Kids Unlock demo, as we already know. The outline will go like this. I will quickly take us through the mission statement, something that looks like the message a lot of us got before requesting for invitation to join this meeting. Then we'll go on to introducing us to what the Unlock platform is about, how it all started and everything surrounding it. Then we will discuss partnerships. Then we will take questions and answers. So I'll try to make it as brief as possible so as not to take our time. To start with, we are Educom Africa. I believe a lot of us already know this, so let me just be repeating. What we do at Educom Africa as an education media agency is to link Africans to global education opportunities. You know, there are a lot of educational globally, and we are aspiring to develop as much as all of these global communities. And so it is only very necessary that we start tapping into the system of all of this. Now, it's erroneous to think we are copying these people. I like to clearly say that from the beginning. While we are not looking at cultural adoption or just fashioning our lifestyle around and after all of these communities, which may not be very favorable to us, what we are trying to do is we are trying to look into their system, understand what is working for them, and bring it into our own system, not hook, line, and sinker, but by domesticating it into what really works for us. So domestication is very, very important. And I'll try to talk a little about that as I go on. But you'll discover that this opportunity we are about to talk about is actually one of the global opportunities that we stand to bring to Africans. It is also interesting to mention that we are bringing this first to Nigeria. We hope that everyone in Nigeria gets a hold of the Unlock platform, makes the best use of it, and we start seeing results. Then we hope to take it around Africa. But of course, home first, and that's why we're in Nigeria first. I like to quickly make reference to the fact that the Unlock introduction is coming at a very, very crucial time in the life of Nigeria. Right about now, we are witnessing something that is greatly unprecedented. You know, we have not seen as much havoc wreaked in a single day as much as we have had it in the last few weeks. And it's so disheartening to know that we all saw the causes. We saw it coming. We saw all of the things that have been left undone. We saw all of the things we could have done better, but we couldn't do. And then we started reaping the results. So for us, we have been proactive to nip the problem in the bud and see how we can begin to do things right before it escalates into what we are now experiencing. And that, again, is the reason we are introducing Unlock platform to you first. And by you, I mean you education educators, you consultants, you school owners, you child caregivers. We don't want to come in through the back door. We want to come in through you because this is about what you do. And our goal is about the same as your goal. We all want to develop these kids into adults we'll be very proud of. And that's the reason I believe our goals align. And so we should be talking to you first before we talk to the audience, before we talk to the market, before we talk to the parents. And that's the reason we are here first. Again, I thank you very much for listening. Of course, a lot of people on this session know me already. So there really may not be the need to go into talking about myself. For a moment, I will check if I have some people who are trying to get in, and I'll just get them.
Do you have anything outside? Do you have anything outside? I'll bring you. Where is this? Where did you draw it?
Okay, thank you very much. We'll go back to our presentation now. You would pardon me.
You are not talking so that we can have less distraction.
Okay, so please understand that we are all muted so that we can have a single concentration in terms of audio. When we need to talk, I would always put it on. So to continue with our presentation, that's that about Educom Africa and about myself. Now, a little about the Unlock mission. Like we received in the first message that was sent to all of us before we signified interest to join this session, we have observed something like I've talked about that is detrimental already, not even potentially detrimental, that is currently affecting us. And that is the gross potential underdevelopment. We see a lot of very vibrant youth, very, very vibrant youth that are more like wasting out because somebody somewhere who is responsible for them didn't properly help them realize their potential and help them develop it. So it has now become a national problem, and we all have to start tackling it as one. Because we need to know that if you think your home is fine and your kids are fine, your kids are eventually going to relate with these kids that are uncared for. And that's why this is generally our problem. If you ask me, I started with Unlock for my kids. I just want my kids to be on the platform, and that was all. But eventually, I started thinking, the issue is no longer about myself alone. And because, of course, I'm in an industry where we have to attend to everyone, every kid, every child, every teenager, I started thinking everyone should really have this. And that's what we observed and what we are trying to respond to. Now, our response is to design a solution for this child developmental challenge. Our solution is the Unlock platform. Like we must have read in the messages sent out, it is home-based. I'm going to explain this critical point. We say the Unlock platform is home-based. Why? Because it's something designed for the home, the family, the parents, for child-parent bonding. There are activities that the child needs to do with the mom. It's not like the child goes to learn all of the subjects that they are learning in school, and it is about school, and then don't bring trouble home, and then I don't have time for assignment, just stay there. Now, this is for the child and the parent to bond, to learn together, to develop together. Importantly, and that this is like the topmost for me. This is a tool especially for parents and for educators, because I know that there are a lot of parents who wish they can help their children beyond what they are currently doing. They wish they can train the child in a certain way that will make them grow into an adult of their dream. They wish that their child would behave in a certain, but they don't know how. They just really hope, they just really wish, but they don't know how. I bet you the Unlock platform is like giving you access to exactly what you should be doing to develop your kids. So it's like all the tools worked out for you. You just pick it one at a time, very simple tools to pick up, and then you start taking charge of your parenting. So we say it is home-based. Now it is scientific because all of the activities are backed by research. As we'll later find out about the developers, they are researchers who have looked into the psychology of learning of these kids and they have looked at developmental challenges generally, and they have come up with a tool like this to help these children discover their potential and to develop this potential, not just about discovering it, but developing it. Now, we put the development of a child in the hands of their parents with this tool. Now, they know exactly what to do to help their child grow from that very talkative child. This child is just too talkative, always talking. And this is a sign that the child has a certain skill in them that should be developed. I know you know, right, as parents, but you simply don't know how to help them harness this skill into something that will be profitable for them. And so this platform is scientifically backed to help you do that. Now, it is so personalized. Unlock platform is not the game that everyone experiences the same thing, or a movie that everyone watches the same thing. No, every child is going to have very personalized activities that they get automatically the moment we are able to impute the right information. And by imputing, I don't mean anything serious. I just mean like the regular sign up a form online. Just put your name, your class, and a few things. It will generate a relevant test for you. The moment you take the test, it also generates the right activities for that person. So I am going to, for a moment again, please check if we have people in the waiting room. Okay. Okay, thank you. We'll just go on and take introduction to, so this is pretty much our mission. We want to help parents to have a home-based scientific personalized digital learning platform with which they can discover and develop their child's potential. Moving on now, I'm going to introduce us to Cracks Lab. And to do this, I'll just take us to the Cracks Lab platform. In a moment, please. Now we can discover, we can find Cracks Lab on crackslab.com, www.crackslab.com. I'm looking for that particular page. How? Okay, here we go. So this is Cracks Lab. Cracks Lab is actually, let me warn you, an Indian company. Don't forget, we said we bring search for educational opportunities around the globe and then bring it right in after doing our own due diligence to see what effects they would have on the Nigerian system and the Nigerian child. So you will find Cracks Lab. At your time, you can decide to look through it on www.crackslab.com. You would have that in the text box. Now, what they do is that, according to them, we design mindset, and that's largely true. We research, develop, and offer world's most advanced solutions. If you read about them, you will find that out too. Now, they have a number of solutions. There is the Unlock parenting platform, Intelligent, StreamPeak, and SciCat. I'll quickly or a little talk about this. We are going to talk about Unlock in details. I'm coming back to that. There is Intelligent. It's like a competition that you can do from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, sorry. You can submit. Anyone who comes on the Unlock platform would have access to Intelliting. You can submit and win prizes globally from anywhere. So this is particularly set up to encourage children to master their potential well. There's also the stream peak. This is more relevant to our GS3 students, kind of those who are trying to pick a career path. So it actually drives them through discovering what they have as potential and help them to pick the right potential. And then the SciCat is more for adults who are getting into employment or into jobs to better fine-tune their skills. So you can always come back to look through Cracks Lab. All right, so now we'll go back to our presentation. That is that about Cracks Lab. Now let's learn about Unlock, the Unlock platform itself. And to do this, I will show you a page from our own website that houses information concerning Kids Unlock. I'll do that in a moment. All right, here we have. Now this is our call. We are calling out to people who are interested in solving the biggest challenges in childhood education and parenting. And that's the reason you are here. Now we believe that we share a common goal, as I've spoken about, which is to unlock the true potential of your students or the kids in your care. And that's the reason we think you can become our partner. We can work together. And by doing this, you can increase your school's income, your personal income, if you become our advocate, if you become an advocate for Unlock. So we've said a lot about Unlock. On this page, you'll be able to watch this video that tells you a little more about Unlock. Now we'll also see something like this. It's a typical dashboard. I'll break it down into pieces in a moment so that you know how easy it is to navigate the platform. Now, how does Unlock work? There is the mindset test, which we call the cognitive assessment. We don't just bring up a child and look at him and say, okay, you used to talk too much, right? Then you should be a journalist. No, we actually like the responses to be backed by research. So necessarily, every child takes the Unlock test, the cognitive assessment test, and then with the test, we're able to know. Please a moment, I'm trying to check if we have any participant who is trying to get in. Okay, so after taking the test, the result of the test will then, like I said earlier, automatically select for them the set of activities they should do that will help them boost all the discoveries of the test. So a typical test result will show something we have on this side, a report sheet on that hand. We will try it out now. So I'll just try to be fast as possible so that we can quickly get there. Okay, so for schools, for caregivers, we can actually use this Unlock platform in many different ways. One way is to use as a remedial program, to use as a complementary activities for curricular activities, as a counseling activities, or even as a school club. And that takes me to talking about something else. As a school club, we are currently doing something we should share with you. And that takes us to the Unlock Star Club. What we have been able to do right now at Educom Africa is to launch a club around the Unlock platform so that we don't just have parents who are picking this platform, so that we can create a community of people who are using this platform and we can guide their activities through. I know we'll still have parents who will feel like, okay, I don't know what activity the child will do next week and all of that. You would consistently get a message from the Unlock Star Ninja who will keep messaging you on what is the next activity to be done. So generally, Unlockstar Club is still coming up. Our website, www.unlockstarclub.com, is under construction. Our pages are live at unlockstarclub.com. On Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook, they are live, but we have not started filling it with content. You can decide to join us, like right now. You should have information about that in the text box. So you can join our social media handles for the Unlockstar Club right now. But now, this is for people who decide to join the club. Otherwise, you do not need the club at all. Like, parents can pick up these activities and they can just go and be implementing it with their kids. Like, schools can adopt this program and implement it in their school. It's all fine. It's all fine. But for parents who want to be in a community of like-minded people who are using the Unlockstar platform, then you can decide to join us. Moving on now, I will take us to, oh no, not so fast. The demo. Okay, let's quickly now see the demo of, and now I would like to put everyone, on mute, so that I would like everyone to unmute so that we can do this together very quickly. So please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself as I give you the permission. So I'd like us to all speak up. Hello, if you are here. Hello, if you are here, can you please tell me hello?
Hello.
I wish I can recognize their voices. Yes, hello, madam. Okay, I need somebody to volunteer. I'm very sorry about the noise at my background. A prayer session is going on and I am live from a place very close to the mosque. So I need somebody to volunteer to take a demo. Who here? To answer the questions, I mean. So we'll assume you are the student and we want to take a test. I'll tell you the age of the student and then we'll just go. Anyone? Anyone just say hi? Okay. We'll use Mudassir. Yes, we'll use Mudassir. Thank you very much. So at this point, I am going to mute everyone again since we've gotten the person we need. Now I'll be switching on to the platform. To get on this platform, ladies and gentlemen, all you need is the ID you will get after registering for this. So if you are signing up anyone, the moment the person signs up, by that I mean the moment the person pays, they will get a unique ID. With that ID, they log on to cracksonline.com and then they get on this page. This is a fresh dashboard. There is nothing on it. But it has been paid for to answer for somebody in the second to the last class in a preschool. Where does that fall? I know some people use kindergarten 1 and some people use nursery 1. So to the second to the last class in a, okay, I think I'm going to unmute everyone so that you can follow. I've given you instructions to unmute. Please, you can unmute yourself so that if you have suggestions as we go on. So this is a grade 1 kind of assessment. Now let me say a little bit about this assessment. The moment you give us details about that particular child, we're able to choose the kind of grade the child will take. So we have 0 to 2, which we refer to as Unlock Junior. This is for Okay, this is for, I just got a message from Zoom that is sounding very interesting. I really hope it is. Let's see if our session does not time out. Okay, this is for the Unlock Junior. It's for anyone between age preschool to age 5. So we have picked this exercise for somebody. Mr. Mudathir, I need you to understand this so that you respond for that kind of a child. This child is in the last class of a preschool. Is that clear? Please tell me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. So now, there are 2 ways to attempt this question. As you can see on my screen, can you all see my screen, please?
We can't. Okay, let me see.
You can't see.
Oh,
Or you
yes.
can? Yes, you can.
I
Okay,
can.
thank you
I
very
can
much.
now. Yeah.
There is this first video that has 80 questions in part 2. Can you see? The title is actually about unlock tests for kids. Please, team member, can you please let me put the link to this video in the text box in case anyone wants to copy it? You know we cannot play a video on Zoom. It's going to be cracky, so we won't play this, but I'll tell you what is in it. In this video,
All right.
he explains the kind of assessment that you can take. There are 2 different kinds. For kids that are in preschool, all the questions are answered by their parents, depending on their knowledge of that child. So the children cannot answer any question. You know that's right. So you're going to do that for them. Now, the other kind of question is for somebody from unlock 3 to unlock 8. That's like primary 1 to primary 6. They have a set of questions. The students have a set of questions to answer, 90 questions to answer, simple questions.
Is that the Oakchaley that is calling you?
Please, except you want to talk to me, you can unmute until you want to talk to me. Okay. For the Unlock Junior that we are going to be trying out now, there are 134 questions, yes or no, or multiple choice question. We'll just click, 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 and finish it. For primary 1 to 6, there are 2 sets of questions. 90 questions for the child, simple questions to pick yes or no, with the guidance of the parents. And there are 80 questions for the parents. That's for people primary 1 to 6. But for preschoolers, their parent answers everything. That's what this video is about. You can watch it later. Then this second video talks about the different abilities that we will find out. So now are we ready? We want to take the assessment. Are we ready? If you are ready, everyone, can I get a yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so on the dashboard, the moment you log in, you see this, you just click take assessment. I hope you all saw where I click take assessment.
No.
Please,
Oh, it was on this
I didn't
side,
see
on the
it.
right, on the right-hand
that.
side, with a red button. Okay, I will warn you before I click anything so that you can see. So you just click and it brings you here. It gives you the same instruction as I've given you. So we want to start assessment. We are starting this assessment. Mr. Mudathir is taking this assessment. He's asking us to read the instructions first, and we are saying, okay, we have read it. So we uncheck the I have read instruction button and we'll begin assessment. So very quickly, Mr. Mudathir, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you just tell me your answer very fast and I will keep clicking. We have time lapse. So let's be as fast as possible.
Yes.
Okay. So we go on next. Everyone, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Next question.
Yes. Yes. But how did you go to question 3? Okay, it skips or what?
That's a mistake. I must have clicked 2 times. Thank you for noticing that. So question 2.
Okay.
Yes or no?
No. No.
So we have done 3. Here we have 4. He's a good storyteller and can confuse you.
Yes.
He's very good at gossiping and loves to talk anything. Mr. Mudathir, we have to be very fast.
Yeah, it's very, yes, I'm with you.
Okay, answer.
He's very good at gossiping and loves to talk anything. No.
Okay, everyone, I hope you know why we want just one person to
yes,
answer
please.
this. The answer is no. Yes, I clicked no. So that you'll be answering for that particular child and will be able to get a true result at the end of the assessment. Okay, can easily remember a TV commercial or radio rhythm?
Yes.
A radio rhyme. Okay, prefers playing with alphabet, games, or Scrabble word to drawing? Prefers playing with games to drawing. Enjoys working with numbers or playing with beats?
Yes.
Understands at this age what a 1 rupee coin can do. Do you know why we have rupee there instead of naira? You understand, right? That's the Indian currency, and developers
Yeah, it's an Indian currency.
they are Indian. Now this is the beautiful part. We have a deal that if we do have a good grasp of Nigeria, they are going to help us domesticate this platform so that it has Nigerian names, so that it has Nigerian content. But first of all, we need to be sure that the Nigerian market is interested in it. So you will keep seeing a lot of Indian stuff, but then we will keep thinking in our own culture.
No.
No, thank you. Knows the difference between market and home?
Knows the difference between market and home? Yes.
Is a good liar. Now, the beautiful thing about this is, see, you cannot hide the child. You cannot give the wrong answer. For God's sake, nobody even knows what you are doing. I cannot see anybody's assessment from anybody's. It's just about you, and it's about the truth about this child, so that we can know exactly what activity fits the child, and we can begin to address it. So the child is a good liar. We all know if the child is a good liar. I have cousins who are very perfect liars at young age. You can only try to start motivating them to change, right? Okay, can I identify different
12 years, yeah.
Thank you. Prefers video games over TV or child play?
No.
Loves to handle mobile phone more than a plastic ball?
Yes. Yes.
A lot of them now do this. Likes to visit one specific restaurant only?
No.
I don't know why. Loves to get him or herself photographed by a camera or mobile cam. Always wanting to be captured.
Yes.
Will be able to reach back home if gets lost in a nearby market at that age. That is saying something about his eye coordination.
Yes.
He's quite adept at taking things apart and putting them back together. If they have a bicycle, they dismantle it. When they want to ride it, they couple it. Those are my own kids.
Sure.
I'm sure Mrs. Adam can testify. Can easily recognize the shape of a thing if it is.
Why you said that? I just thought of them.
If it is hanging,
yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So if the thing is very far away, you can recognize it. Okay. Enjoys watching TV more than listening to music?
Yes.
Thank you. Can easily recognize your car out of 2 same models?
Yes.
Great, okay. Starts dancing in anybody's party? Or tapping when music is on?
No.
I know that some part of our culture help us to kill some attitudes in the children. Likes dancing heroes more than action heroes? Dancing heroes. Like Cinderella. More than...
No.
Okay.
More than Paw Patrol.
More than Avengers. is able to play a musical
Papa, true.
instrument at this stage?
No. Nabil.
Did he say yes or no?
No, no, no.
Loves to listen to music in car rather than chatting.
No.
Often hums a tune and can identify a product from its commercial jingle. We'll be faster now, please.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna halfway. Prefers loud music and dancing to tunes alone than
No.
playing with best friends.
No, 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 no.
Okay, you know what? I can actually pick all of these answers and let us see the result. But I want everyone to follow on. I see the kind of questions that that are asked. And because we are educators, we can follow up on why we are asking these kind of questions. For instance, some question, you quickly know that we want to know how the visual coordination of the child works and all of this. That's the reason I want all of us to experience it. Don't forget, you're going to have to tell parents about this platform. And so you should be able to tell some kind of typical questions. So we are not trying to waste time here. I'm sorry if you're taking a lot of time. We're just trying to have a feel of the platform. And this is a live demo, actually. All right, can easily remember a song.
Yes, yes.
Can play any sport of his or her age confidently.
Yes.
Needs to physically handle a new toy before understanding it.
No.
Can walk for long distances with you and doesn't bother you to carry over.
Yes.
Uses hand gestures very often or other kind of body language to express self.
No.
Likes rough and tumble play with other children.
Yes.
Doesn't hesitate at all if asked to do dance, even among strangers.
No.
Likes to do craft work or paper cutting.
Yes.
Prefers playing with kids of senior age groups.
Yes.
You have often observed him or her leading other children.
Yes.
Prefers partying rather than watching TV.
No.
We have 9 more minutes to take this test. Can talk to strangers without any formal introduction.
No.
Prefers games involving 2 or more to solo games.
Yes.
Shares everything with other people, whatever happens at home.
No.
Going to school is a great fun for him or her.
Yes.
Remains quiet until compelled to say something.
No.
Likes to watch children play from home window rather than going outside.
No.
Keeps on inventing his or her own game.
Yes.
You have observed him or her talking to self at times.
Yes.
Will prefer computer than outdoor sports. Yes or no?
No. 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 No.
No. Prefers drawing cartoons or human faces than trees or flowers.
No.
listen to a stranger carefully and try to implement his words. A stranger.
Yes. Yes.
Keeps or likes pets.
No.
Can recognize different types of flowers and plants.
Yes.
Loves gardening, even if gets a chance in anybody's home.
Yes.
Prefers playing on grass or soil than other surfaces.
Yes.
Is conscious, even at this age, that water and petrol are precious.
No.
Select the option yes if he or she wishes to be a bird or a fish. Otherwise, select no.
No.
Prefers humming a rhyme in his or her mother tongue than in English.
No.
Prefers humming a rhyme in his or her mother tongue? No. Okay, we are done with,
No. No. No.
yes, I chose no. So we have saved that. Your progress has been saved. Can we all see that? Continue test. So we're
Yeah.
going to continue the test in a minute. Can you please give me 1 minute?
In a minute. Sorry, it's solar time. We have to do solar. Can we take some break and come back on?
Oh, right. So the second part of the question now, does he or she understand the concept of counting? Yes or no?
Okay, hello. I think Mudafir is wanting to
Did you
take
say?
a break. Mudafir, he said he wants to take a break for Salah or something.
Okay. So, Mr. Adam, are you there?
No,
Okay, in any case, let me just answer this so that we can be fast. I'm trying to get a
I'm
grasp of
here. Okay.
the child is responding for. And so I'm going to try to respond in that vein so that we can be faster. Let me just do this. Does he or
Better.
she understand it? Okay, Miss Adam, are you there? All right, okay,
Yeah.
please let us do this. Does he or she understand the concept of counting?
Yes.
That kind of a child
Child should.
Mr. Mudafir was trying
Yes.
to. Does he or she draw
I
circles
guess
and
the
squares?
child below 3, right?
Yes, around 3. 3, 4 actually.
3.
3, 4 actually.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Yes, at that age, the child should know.
No.
Can he or she copy some capital letters? No. Can he or she
No.
print some letters?
No.
Does he or she speak in sentences of 5 to 6 words?
Yes.
Can he or she draw a person with 2 to 4 body parts?
No.
Is he or she inventive in fantasy play?
Yes.
Fantasy like mother and daddy.
Yes.
Can he
Yes.
or she use
Yes.
basic punctuation and capitalization?
No.
Can he or she count the number of syllables in a word?
No.
Can he or she tell a story with a beginning and an end?
Yes.
Does he or she understand the concept of cause and effect?
No.
Is he or she interested in new experiences?
Yes.
Has he or she mastered some basic rules of grammar?
No.
Can he or she count 10 or more objects?
Yes.
Can he or she color within defined areas?
No.
Within defined areas.
No.
Can he or she count up to 100?
No.
Does he or she know about things used every day in the home?
Yes.
Can he or she correctly name at least 4 colors?
Yes.
Does he or she copy square shapes?
No.
Can he or she spell simple 3 to 4 letter words?
No.
Can he or she follow a 3-part command?
Yes.
Does he or she approach problems from a single point of view?
Yes.
Does he or she understand the concept of same and different?
Yes.
Does he or she negotiate solutions to conflicts?
No.
Can he or she read simple books?
No. Picture books only.
Can he or she write numbers up to 10?
Yes.
Can he or she write his first name?
No.
Does he or she have a sense of time?
No.
Does he or she know his or her right from left?
Yes.
Can he or she copy a triangle and other geometric patterns?
No.
Can he or she name coins correctly?
No.
Their currency.
No.
Can he or she read basic words?
No.
Can he or she copy words on paper?
Yes.
Can he or she read and understand simple written instructions?
No. That age.
Does he or she understand the value of nutritional food?
Yes.
Can he or she complete a task in a given time frame?
Yes.
Is he or she potty trained? Potty.
Yes. Yes.
You observe that this question is very peculiar to that class of a student, and it's not a general question for every age. Does he or she imagine ghosts or monsters?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Can he or she express anger and frustration without tears?
Yes.
Does he or she respond to a story by recalling specific details?
Yes.
You'll be amazed at the results. Does he or she recall parts of a story?
Yes.
Is he or she sometimes demanding?
No.
Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Okay. Does he or she use future tense?
Yes.
Okay, we are getting to the end. Can he or she distinguish between fantasy and reality?
No.
Does he or she ask questions freely and frequently?
Yes. So.
Does he or she show increasing independence?
Yes. Yeah.
Can he or she say his name and address?
No. Only name.
Does he or she predict what will happen next in stories?
No. No.
Can he or she bounce a ball 4 to 5 times in a row?
No.
Does he or she catch a bounced ball most of the times?
Yes.
Can he or she throw a ball overhand?
Yes.
That kind of bounce style.
Yeah.
Does he or she move forward and backward with agility?
Yes.
Can he or she hop on one leg?
No, no, that age is difficult.
Can he or
So
she swing?
swing, no,
Can he or she tie shoelaces by himself or herself?
no,
Does he or she like to sing, dance, and act?
yes,
Can he or she use a pair of scissors?
yes,
Can he or she ride a bicycle?
no,
Does he or she go upstairs and downstairs without support?
yes,
Okay, can he or she dress and undress himself or herself without assistance?
no,
Can he or she throw and catch a ball?
yes,
Okay, we're getting to the end. Can he or she climb?
yeah, yes, yes,
Can he or she stand on one foot for 10 seconds or longer?
no, no,
Can he or she hold any cold or hot object for a long time?
yes,
Can he or she do a cartwheel?
okay, no,
Can he or she somersault?
no,
Can he or she skip?
no, age,
Does he or she help peers who need it, who need help?
yes, yes, yes,
Does he or she demonstrate competitive behavior?
no,
Does he or she use a fork, spoon, and sometimes a table knife together?
no, no,
Is he or she eager to please parents and teachers?
yes,
Yes or no?
yes, yes,
Does he or she seem likely to agree to rules?
rules, yes,
Does he or she cooperate with other children?
yes,
Yes or no?
yes,
Is he or she aware of others' feelings?
yes,
Does he or she want to be like his or her friends?
yes,
Is he or she sometimes eagerly cooperative?
yes,
Does he or she want to please friends?
no,
Does he or she play mom or dad?
yes,
Does he or she play? So we've come to the end of the second part. If you realize what has just happened, this question is in two parts because one is focusing on the mental ability of the child and the other on the natural skill of the child. See what happens after submitting all the tests. Do we all notice what has happened? Now we have the results, view results. Can we all see that?
no,
You can unmute. Can we all see view results?
yes,
Apart from view results, we can also see a full dashboard on the left. Can we all see that?
yes, I can.
Okay, so now because we've taken the test, we can now see the assessment, results of the assessment, and automatically the child is assigned everything it needs to do automatically. The moment you submit the test results, he automatically reads all of the figures and converts it into a result that selects the activity the child will do. So it is so easy. Just take the test with the child or with the child in mind, depending on the class of the child. Submit, and then you have the result. So we're going to view results now before we go into what we have in the dashboard to know what kind of child this child is. So normally we will have results in these two parts: the strengths and skills of the child. That's like the natural abilities. it will show us all of the natural activities in grades. So we cannot say a child is just can use his hand and cannot do anything else. No, a child can be very kinesthetic, but we also have features of all other characteristics. But what we are saying is that instead of leaving the child to keep going on with the attributes that is not so full in him, which is what we do at times, because the child likes to test people. Just say, this child we would like to become a doctor, and we are over it that the child should go and be a doctor. There may be other abilities that the child is better at than that particular one. It is only with a scientifically backed test like this that we can discover that that attribute you are looking at, you're just focusing on it. It may not be the most that the child has. Now, what this platform is able to help us do is that it's going to select the attributes, the abilities with the highest rank, 4 of them, and that's what we'll be working on throughout the activities. So we will have information on strengths and skills. Can we all see that? Can we see strengths and skills?
Yes,
and
we
then
can.
we will also have, okay, under strengths and skills, I hope we can see what we have. We have their linguistic results, how linguistic the child is, how naturalistic the child is. Those were questions about plants, about all of those things. The kind of interpersonal skill the child has, the kind of musical skills the child has. You see that this particular child has only 3.25 of 10. So if we have a family member who, for instance, is a singer, I would just feel, I love that daddy. My child has to be like that daddy. And your child's musical attributes, ability is just very low. Then we'll be undoing the child by forcing the child into an area that is not very able at. But if we see other ones, you'll see that they score very high. For instance, this person scores high on visual because visual is 7.65. So the result gives you a clear picture of exactly what that child you had in mind is. So these are like their natural strength. Cognitive profile shows us, well, some other stuff about the child, their thinking pattern, their intellect, their physical strength, their social connection, their emotional control. And we have the results. So you are able to see the child's results. If you look at the dashboard on the left, everything you have on this dashboard, on this side, you'll be able to navigate through anything you need to check on the dashboard. Anything you want to check on the dashboard is here. So from the results, because we now have the results, it has automatically given us an activity bundle. Can you see that on the left? The dashboard on the left, activity bundle. Can we see that? So I will click activity bundle now, and you see the kind of activities the child needs to do to improve those abilities we've discovered. Don't forget, for the natural abilities, it's going to automatically pick the best 4 and work on it. So there are 3 sets of activities. The super skill workbooks. I hope you can see that. The next one is what?
Yes.
The next one is
personal activities.
Personal activities, and the next one is talent activities. Okay, let me say that generally the super skill workbooks will generally drill the child on developmental exercises.
I'm not seeing anything.
Hello?
Hi, I can't see what you're talking about.
Yeah, we can hear you.
On the left, look at where we have Educom Africa, where we have that icon. Look at it down. You will see dashboard, activity bundle. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. If I click activity bundle, the drop-down menu will give me super skill workbooks. I'm going to close it now.
Okay.
So if I click it, it will drop down. It will show super skill workbooks, personal activities, and talent activities. I'm saying that these super skill workbooks, there are 50 workbooks to download every month on a monthly basis. Automatically now, as we have finished the test, it's going to open month 1. If it opens month 1, we will do that. But I just want us to see what is under activity bundle. Then we have personal activities. Personal activities are like activities to do every week. So you can have like a video to do regarding a project or a write-up. You said? We will check that now. So personal activities is more like about the natural abilities of the child. Then there are talent activities. This one more like, sorry, the personal activity has to do with the mental ability, while the talent activity has to do with their natural ability. So now I'll take us in there. When you click super skill workbooks, you see it will then bring us to 12-month workbook, because this is a yearly program. A child is supposed to come on board from year 3 until age 3, to age 14. So on a yearly basis, the sign up is yearly. The moment you sign up for a year, you have all of your activities for that year. So you see that here, it's only month 1 that is green, that has download now. Can you see it on the right? Month 1, November 6, 2020. That is today's date, right? Because it is today we took the assessment. The next assessment will be downloadable on December 6th. Can we see that? In the date column, available on December 6th, January 6th, February 6th, March 6th. Why? Because it's a monthly download. Now, right now, if we click here, I don't want to click it because it takes us away from this screen, and I want to maintain so that we can be fast. The moment you click here, it will download the 50 worksheet for you immediately. Now, we expect that you should do 1 worksheet per day, or break it into pieces, or do weekends. Just make sure you finish the exercise, and there is time limit. Try to make sure the child completes it within 10 minutes maximum. You'll notice that as the child does it, the time required will keep dropping. So for now, you'll be able to download month 1. It's very easy. Just click the button and it will download. If you like, you don't have to come here again throughout 1 month. You just download. If you like, print out the things you download. If you like, save it on the child's tab or on a computer. Anytime they want to do it, they do it. They do it, you keep it. It is your own record. It is for your own seeing as a parent. That's why we say this is a tool given to you. You're going to be able to access that. Today, my child used 10 minutes. The following day, he used 9:30 minutes. The other day, he used 8 minutes. You'll begin to see progress by yourself. So that's all about the super skill workbooks, which are supposed to be a daily exercise, or you can try to do it weekly. Now, the personal activities is where we are. And I tell you that personal activities about the natural abilities of the child. Now, because it is, we said they will select, the platform will automatically select the best 4 natural abilities. That's why we have 4 different activities. Can we see it on the left of the dashboard? Activity 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we see that?
Yes, yes, we can.
So within the month, we expect you to walk along these activities. You can decide to choose activity 1. I'm going to click activity 1 now so that we see the kind of activities there. Now, this is activity 1. And you will see that what we have here is what? What type of activity?
Weekend activity.
Visual. Why? Because one of the top 4 natural ability we discovered of that child is that the child is a visual learner. So we are trying to build their visual skills. So you have all activities, 30 of them. You can pick anyone. This is even 34. You can pick anyone to try out. So we can click here to view the activity. I don't want to click right now. Okay, let me just do this so that we'll see what we are talking about. I guess I can go back. So for a weekend, you can have this activity. I'm going to read in case you can't see. It's phonics time. Click on the button below to begin the tutorial and ask the child to enjoy the fun learning session. The moment you click here, a video will pop up. Now I need to warn you, all of these videos are not Cracks Online, Cracks Labs video. There are some of them that are YouTube videos that are owned by others that they have tried to get the copyright for. So some of them can have ads at the beginning. You can skip the ads and all of that. I won't click because it will take us away from here. The moment you finish watching the video, are we still here? Beside video button, you have worksheet button. So the activity to do is here. Watch the video, read the activity and do it. The video will make it easy for them to do the activity. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, that's that about personal activities. You can pick from any of the activities. Like I said, we just picked activity 1 and we picked the first activity in activity 1. You can pick anyone. We also have activity 2. Let's see what this is about. This is logical. The child is mostly visual. That's why we have up to 34 activities. We have one activity called logical that can be done at the weekend. I'm going to activity 3 now, and that is kinesthetic. So the child also has kinetics abilities, but quite lower than the first kinesthetic. Thank you. And the last one, interpersonal. So there are activities all around here that they watch the video, they try out the exercise. Now the last one, there are 3 sets of activities: the worksheet, personal activities, and the talent activities. See what we have in the talent activities. 30. You have 30 activities that you can pick any one from. Now, when you do this one, you're expected to upload. The format is here. Some are just image, some are video, some are writing. This one is a video format, for instance. Number 1, name 5 domestic animals. Okay, I didn't say that parents earn a point as they submit assessments. You will see it in parents' points up there. So the format is video. We can view instruction. Let's quickly view this instruction. There are 30 unique topics it's the same instruction for parent-child activities. Read the topics carefully, create the activities in the desired format, upload the relevant activity, blah, blah, blah. Now you will notice that we have something here, choose file. Can we see it beside view instructions? Can we see choose file in the last section? Yeah. Action.
Yes.
So after completing all the activity in this session, whether it is video, image, or whatever instruction you are given, you can upload that activity here, and it will be received and kept for further assessment. Okay, so those are basically the 3 kind of activities. But now there is an assessment to take. Now I'm going on to something else. There is an assessment to take quarterly that the parents will get a report on. Just like the assessment results we just got. Quarterly, we'll assess the child automatically when it is that time. Let me try and find that. Be on the dashboard there. It is not ready now. Maybe that's why we're not. In the next 3 months, you will see it on your dashboard that there is an assessment to take quarterly, every 3 months. So in the next 3 months to 6th of November, this child will be ready to take a quarterly assessment to see their milestones, how much they have developed. Okay, the other thing here is the parenting guide. Now I'm back to the dashboard on the left. Are you there?
Yes.
Parenting guide. So I'm going to click here now, and you see the drop down. Can we all see?
Yes.
We have
books,
movies, games. Now let me warn you again. The movies are Indian movies subtitled in English. So right now we are in a discussion for them to replace them with English movies. But number 1, these movies are selected per child, per grade, as per their assessment. So it's not just, I'll just go and look for some movies and I'll just put it. No. Child A will not see the same movie as child B. But if you look through it, you'll see the kind of movies. Let's just see that are suggested. You see that this can only be movies for a child of that age. Toy Story, Tiger Family Trip, blah, 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 blah. So there are a few that has a lot of Indian movies. For instance, for a grade 7, you'll be seeing something like The 3 Idiots, Dandy, and all of that. And so we are still working at, although not a lot, but we are still trying to see if we can replace those movies with something of that range that is purely English. So all these movies, anyway, if we click them now, you take it to a YouTube channel where you have their trailers. So if you wish, you can look for the movie and make the child watch them. It is a parental guide. It is selected for you. You can choose when your kid watch them. Then we go on to games. These are games somebody of this age can watch and they can play. You see all of these games. Don't forget, this child is who can remember what predominant natural skill does this child have. Visual, kinesthetics.
Visual.
Visual.
So
Zero.
these games have been chosen based on that. You see drawing, you see puzzles, based on that trait, based on that ability. So that's it. We also have books suggested for them. If you click any of these links, it takes you to Amazon site where you can buy this book, and then you'll be asked to pay in Indian rupee. Of course, you can change your currency. So that's pretty much about that. Every time you want to check your profile, you can click that. You see this profile. This account was opened for somebody named Dedicom Africa. The child is supposed to be 4 years old. The education grade is 1. So he's taking junior unlock. So this is the platform. As simple as that. That's just what you get. And with this simple tool, a parent can guide their child throughout. For schools, the assessment results will give you a lot of insight about individual learners. So you'll be able to tell what kind of learner, what kind of a learner a particular child is, and you'll be able to tell how best to help. So now I'm going to stop sharing. We'll get back to our slide, or just get back here. So now I think, oh, but we still have something in this slide. We still have something in this slide, so I'm going to share that. Okay. Okay, so now we'll take questions and answers. Before we take the last thing, does anyone have any question regarding, everyone can unmute now, please. We'll just be careful not to let the audio in our background get in. Do we have any particular questions regarding the use of the platform or the thing generally, or partnering with us? We still have something to say. Okay, please, sorry, let me take this before we take questions. We have 2 offers for the people we categorize as partners and people we categorize as affiliates. School owners will be categorized as partners because they are just going to buy the platform from us. So we have a price for schools. They can sell it at any amount they want to their parents. So the deal is we provide them with something they can make money from. So you buy the platform from us, sell it at whatever amount you like to your parents, and make some money for the school. So this is like a revenue generation avenue for schools. So we offer schools partner price, which they can mark up. Now for our affiliates, educational consultants, educational counselors, caregivers, or just somebody who knows parents who have kids, anyone can benefit from this. If you introduce to us any child, you get 1,000 naira every year. Now, by calculation, if you introduce a school with 50 students, I know a lot of schools have more than 50 students, and the school is able to sign up, don't worry, the school will get their own partner prize, and you will still get 1,000 naira for every student. So for a school of 50 students who signs up, every year you get 50,000 naira. Now imagine if this month you sign up a school of 50 students, you get 50,000 naira. If next month you sign another school of 100 students, you get 100,000 naira. If the next month you sign up a school of 70 students, you get 70,000 naira. You don't get it once. The next year, when they renew their contract, you still get paid. Now, that is about all of my presentation. Now let's ask questions before we end it up. If you have questions, please just pick up and I would take.
Okay, hello.
We are not very many. I wanted us to use the text box, but we are not very many.
Okay. I have a question. I have questions rather.
Okay. Let's just take 1 or 2 so that we can round up the session. We have taken too long time. Thank you.
Okay. For the books that will be prescribed for the parents.
For the what?
The books that the platform will prescribe for the parents. Is it mandatory for parents to get those books, or they can get other books outside?
Anything under parental guide is up to the parents' decision. They are just suggestions. So if you want your child to read a book, don't do this practice of, my child friend, I saw one book with Cinderella. It's very interesting. You two come and read it. That's not a good way. That's not an informed way of picking the materials your child relates with. You must pick based on what will be useful for them. And that's the reason for this suggestion. So they can read books in their school. But if you want something that will develop their skills as we have identified, then these books are a good suggestion. Let's take your second question, then move on to someone else.
Okay. Now, regarding the affiliates, I was going to ask, how does an affiliate ensures that the schools he or she will bring in on board knows when they have registered, guides that, what they call it, that's like, as a marketer, let's say, you have people under your jurisdiction. How do you protect them to ensure, I know Nigerians,
now all you have to do, because you know them and we don't, is to give them your confidence regarding this platform. I know the platform, I know how it works, I know how you're going to benefit. This is what you hold in it for yourself. Just encourage them to use the platform. We do all of the remaining work. We do all of the remaining work. The moment they sign up, they don't even have to know that you are getting any commission from them. No, you don't even have to mention this. The moment you bring those people to us first, anyway, the moment you mention anyone to us, if any other person has already mentioned them, we'll gladly let you know.
So what's the process? What's the process like for an affiliate? What's the process like?
If you see the page I showed you on educomafrica.com/kids unlock, we have a sign up form there. You can use that sign up form to sign up as an affiliate or as a school. We get your information and we'll contact you. Otherwise, you can just call me. You can just tell me. It's not as difficult as that. You can just tell me there is this school and you tell us exactly how you want us to come on. If you are still talking to the person you don't want us to show up, yes, tell us. The moment you have identified a school you want to work with, tell us. But until the school signs up, we will not consider the school for you until the school signs up. So you do your
that's what I'm saying. To do more of like for instance, you've done a demo here, and for some schools they would like such a demonstration too.
Yeah.
To really get understand. To understand the content. So I don't know how you come in that regard. If the affiliate will still do those demos.
Now, what we are very interested to do is to get a video recorded that takes them through the process. And that's what we've tried to do today. We're going to check how good it is. Bad enough, there was a sound in my background, so it may not be good enough. In case it is not, we'll still do another one that we can share with people. Beyond that, anyone that is seriously prospective and they want us to do a demo, we can always bring the head of school, the decision-making people in the school onto a Zoom session like this and take them through everything. Answer all their peculiar questions. You know, it's now specific to their school. How they can use it and all of that. We'll discuss everything via the Zoom session. Now, if any school, there must be a reason for that anyway. If any school wants us to come down, they have to bear the cost, but we will come. By saying they have to bear the cost, I mean, for instance, Madam Mohammed is no longer here. If he wants us to come to Kano, for instance, the school should be ready to bear the cost of our travel expenses and our lodging. We will come.
But of course, there can be an online, just like what we have here.
Exactly.
There can be...
that's why I said that. So it can really be online because it's an online platform. So we'll always be available. The moment you get somebody interested and they are ready, you have sealed a meeting with them, tell us, we'll agree on a time, we'll schedule a meeting and we'll do it. Thank you very much, Adam. Another question, Mr. Mudato, do you have a question? Looks like you're the only two who have.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask that second question she asked now.
Okay.
So, and then I would love to also add to what she said. Probably there should be some kind of video, like demo. Not necessarily something that has to do like Zoom or anything like meeting. One very short, video demo that one can actually show.
Like the one I showed you about the unlock test is there. So we can share the videos from Cracks Lab website. We'll just share the YouTube that you can.
Exactly. So that one.
There's even a demo like a Zoom session anyway, about what we've just done. But it's like a Zoom session anyway. But the annoying thing is that they spoke a lot of Indian. All the interesting things, sorry to say. So that may be a way of you learning Indian. But maybe not now.
But we are Educom Africa is a company that is bringing them to Nigeria.
Yeah, sure.
So now, how do we ensure that even when we have Cracks Lab, to ensure that the name Educom Africa also reflects there? Sometimes some people are also skeptical about things that are foreign too.
That's why we are the one introducing it. So they will be relating with us all through, except when they want to log on to their dashboard. It's only their dashboard.
You're talking about the Cracks Lab, the demo in the Cracks Lab. So I'm referring that I don't know, it's an advice. If
Educom Africa can, we are working on
yes, you can have your own video. It will be awesome.
Yes, we're working on all of them. Thank you very much.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, if like the schools, we are going to be talking to schools, perhaps they want to understand, okay, what's the subscription, the charges they will have to pay for subscribing to the platform.
Okay, I think I was supposed to have mentioned this. The retail price of Unlock is actually $90. If you check kidsunlock.com, that's where Cracks Lab is actually selling it. They retail it to people in India. I didn't mention this. They retail it to people in India. They take it out to people in different countries who are buying the exclusive rights for their country. We are just taking it up for Nigeria. It is currently being used in the US by another person who has an exclusive rights. I just read yesterday that somebody just is taking a demo for UK. I know it is used in Dubai. In fact, my contact person was on ground in Dubai. She just returned to India, and they are using it in Indonesia, I think, and a few other countries. So it is actually around there. They sell it themselves. If you look at where they sell it, kidsunlock.com, it is 7,500 Indian rupee. That's around 38,000 naira. So it is around $90. The cheapest anyone is selling, which is in Indonesia, is $90. I understand that in the US they're selling for $300. And by selling it, I mean whoever wants to sign up, it is $300, and like that. But for us, because this is Nigeria, because we are trying to sign up as many people as possible, because we are introducing this thing, and we just want everybody to try. We don't want everybody to love it. We are going to be doing it as low as $75. That's around 25,000 to 28,000 naira. But really, I actually got an instruction. We had to quarrel about this, that we shouldn't go below the retail price in India because they are the ones introducing it, and their price 7,500 Indian rupee. You can try to convert it. It's just around 35,000, 38,000 naira. But we are right now giving it around 28,000 naira. Around 28,000 naira. That's for those 28,000, 30,000. That's for those who are parents who are signing up. For parents who are signing up directly. But for schools, we will be giving it to them around 20,000 naira. By that, I mean plus minus, depending on the number.
Okay.
Depending on the number. You know, I said the schools can mark up at any price. This is an okay. The assessment test alone. I know those who do cognitive assessment tests here in Nigeria, and I don't know anyone that is lesser than 30,000 naira. So the assessment test alone is enough resource. Schools in junior high schools, they take tests before they go to SS1. You can confirm the price they do this. Okay, you're educators, I don't have to tell you that. So they pay for all of these tests and it's a certain amount, not to talk of a platform you are paying for 1 year. I mean 1 year. So for a year long, we are putting it at $75 right now, just for a start. In the next few months, the moment we kick off, anyone who has not signed up at that price, the next price we are going is $90 because that is the real price. Now we are working under the suggested price because we really want everyone to get on board. Now, there's another interesting thing about it. If it is for parents, if they have one child, they pay $75. If they have 2 children, they get 10% off. If they have 3 children, they get 20% off. When our website on lockstarclub.com, when it is up, you will see all of these details in it, and I will notify you. So for schools, they'll be getting it around 20,000, 25,000. So they can sell it at any amount that they like. In fact, they can dissociate with us. That's why I said we are running a club. We are not going to be doing something similar to the schools. The schools can do whatever they like with it. We are running this thing as a club. Anyone signing up with us must be joining the club. So they are really going to be different set of activities. We will have our own activities in the club and all of those things that we will do. That's another thing that I don't want to mix up with what we are talking about right now. So
okay, but what's the population? What's the population it can take? That 20 to 25,000. What's the range of children that can enroll?
By the way, the list we are taking for schools is 50.
Okay.
I think, let me try to put, I think we thought about 20. I can't, can you remember, I'm like, can you remember what we have in that? I really can't remember. Can you remember the division of numbers?
The minimum we have for schools is 50.
You said?
I don't know.
Do we have
20?
20?
I don't know. We don't have 20. The minimum we have is 50 from our last meeting.
Okay. Okay, so if they want to do 20, actually we will do it's just at a higher price. Any school doing 100, we will do around between 15,000 to 20,000. I have to confirm this. Between 15,000, around 15,000. Any school doing 100. Any school doing 50, we will do 20,000.
Okay.
So, from.
But I was thinking probably all these details.
Yes, you will get them.
I was thinking that probably these details could be sent to us too.
Okay,
so
yeah.
we can familiarize ourselves with them such that it's easy.
Get it ready. It will be sent, it will be shared with you, no problem.
Okay.
It will be shared with you. Thank you for your very directional questions. It has helped us to touch on part we wouldn't have touched on. And again, thank you very much for joining. I think it's been a long time. I really appreciate your staying with us till the end of the presentation. So you can always contact us with all of our contact information that you have. In the meantime, we'll say thank you very much for coming. We hope to partner on this platform. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, please permit me to end. I didn't hear anything from Mrs. Aderi Bigbe. Are you still there? Do you want to say something? Okay, I guess she just hung in there. All right, thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.